My ex flew out for the Bonnie Blue 1,000 Men in one night, 12 hours, 12 hours thing. He's got the pictures to show. I don't know if he actually participated. He swears he did, but he's actually the reason why I believe Bonnie Blue did these men in less than 12 hours. Because a little backstory on this man is we were together for a while, like over a year, right? And we attempted to have intimate moments more than 30 times, even had a doctor involved at one point. We're trying all these tricks, supplements and stuff, and we were never able to be intimate, not because he couldn't get up or anything like that, but because he would no matter what we did, he would finish partying before the door was open. Like, before he walked into the party, he was still on, like, the steps. Sometimes he'd still be in the driveway, okay, and didn't even make it to the door before finishing. That was, like I said, we did supplements. He even spoke to his doctor more than once. All these tricks. There was a time he even solo partied 4 separate times in the day to, like, kind of build that stamina, and still, before entering the doorway, every fucking time, like, this, it was a serious issue. And there was nothing medically wrong with him either. He just was that excitable. I date a lot of losers, I'm aware. I fully admit I like men that are too nervous to talk to me. Like, it's probably the dominatrix thing, I'm sorry. Probably has to do with the childhood trauma of shitty men and, like, being trafficked as a child and stuff. I like submissive little losers. Anyway, but that is why I believe her, because a lot of people are like, oh, each man would have only gotten 1 minute and 40 seconds and blah, blah, blah. My ex says he did this, has pictures of where he flew over there and everything. Like I said, I don't know if he was part of it, but if that line was full of men like that, which I guarantee it was, because the way how desperate these men were flying in from different countries, because there was a lot of them flying in and doing all this work and stuff just to get to do that, then they probably were less than 1.5 minutes. And he's not the only one. Let me tell you right now, my ex is not my only experience. There's another man. One time I was in a really crappy situation. I was having a lot of, like, mental health issues, trauma, that I was trying to heal from, and I went to hook up with this guy. It was, like, my first time going to be hooking up with somebody. The same commercial was playing, and that's happened to me twice, actually. Same commercial was playing from start to finish. Didn't even really, like, commercial on the radio too, by the way. I'm not talking about, like, one of those long YouTube commercials. It was a commercial on the radio. It was 102.7 Electric in Charleston, West Virginia. And it was the West Virginia Junior College commercial. I remember that specifically. I had another ex that every single oh God. Okay, if you know who this one is, I'm gonna need you to keep your fucking mouth shut, because a lot of y'all have told this story, because a lot of y'all know who this person is. But we every single time when we were with him, and I even spoke about this with, like, another partner of his, it was a constant issue of, like, the same commercial break would be, like, man, one of my exes from high school still thinks he lost his virginity to me when he actually just kept finishing on my leg. And I just never had the heart to tell him. So yes, I do believe her. I believe that she had over 1,000 in 12 hours, because if the men were that desperate, these men were that desperate that they were flying in and all this stuff, those are the kind of men. Those are the kind of men she was being with. So yeah, I could see it. She probably got 2 or 3 in that 1.5 minutes. She probably had plenty of time for breaks and stuff. How desperate those men were, yeah.